Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry if you hear some noise, it's the fan, and if you see that little foot over there moving, that's Freaky sleeping. But yeah, I'm back. I just wanted to catch up with y'all and just talk about like how this month has been going and like everything I've done so far. First off, Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa for those who don't celebrate Christmas. I did throw my Christmas party last Saturday, so that was fun. Also, I'm sorry that I've been gone so much. I'm trying to get back in to doing videos again. It's been a lot. I've been working a lot, so it does take my time up. But first off, I want to start like talking about the Christmas party. So the Christmas party was so freaking fun. I will be inserting photos here, videos. I will show like pictures of like the decorations and everything. So for those, I think I've said this before in a previous video. Also, if you want to know where I've gotten everything, like all the decorations and like the toothpicks for the food, I did DIY a lot of stuff. I will have that video down in the description. I'm still working on how to like the logistics on how to add links to the screen. So in the meantime, it's going to be linked down below. So like, comment, and subscribe, and also watch that video. But first off, it was a Grinchmas themed Christmas party, and when I was looking to find decorations for the theme, they really, my phone's blowing up, I'm sorry, they really didn't have a lot of like Grinchmas or like Grinch themed decorations that I was looking for. A lot of it was like Grinch themed Christmas happy birthday stuff, and that's not what I wanted. Sorry, I'm getting a piece of gum. And I was also mad because then when I went to Walmart with my sister and we were looking at like stuff for like napkins and everything, they had a whole section of like Grinch party stuff, and I was like, what the hell? I bought this stuff months ago, didn't have anything, and now they do. But we made a lot of like treats. We did the like Grinch themed cupcakes, which was like just a cupcake and then it had green icing, and then I took like, you know, those I'll have to insert a photo, but it's called like Rips candy, and it's like a little square strip, and they're like sour and everything. Me and my sister, well, I tested it out, but then my sister did most of the work for like the desserts and everything. We cut like heart shapes out of them and stuck them in the icing. She was icing, I was putting the decorations on the cupcakes. Shout out to my sister, thanks Lee. We did Christmas tree cupcakes, which it was white icing with, I DIY'd these cupcake toppers, and it had like Christmas tree shapes out of it, so we stuck those in, so it was like, oh, the Christmas tree in the snow. We did reindeer cupcakes, which I did those for my last party last year around Christmas time, but this time I used chocolate covered pretzels for the antlers. I used, you know, like those grandma candies. I'm gonna insert a photo, like the strawberry candies that like you find at like your Meemaw or your granny's like purse. It was the strawberry ones. I used that for the Rudolph nose, and then I used mini chocolate chips for the eyeballs. They were so cute. Oh, those were my favorite. And then the rest, just like the extra ones, they just had like sugar sprinkles, and then there was like these chunky sprinkles, which kind of looked like Christmas lights to me because they were so like colorful. And then the other ones were just, what was the other ones? I have a picture of, what was the other cupcakes? It's a video, hold on. Okay, so it was like Christmas tree sprinkles. Shout out to Ariel. She didn't get to make it to the party because she wasn't feeling good, but she did like bring a cookie platter. And girl, I'm gonna let you know right now, them cookies were so fucking soft. It wasn't like, you know, when you look at the thing, you're thinking, oh, those cookies are like hard and crunchy. No, they were soft. And I loved the mini Christmas trees. And it was like mini Christmas trees and then like wreath shapes. We had Rotel dip. Shout out to Sam for making like the meatballs and the weenies. We had our hot cocoa bar again, which I didn't get. The second time in a row, I didn't get no hot cocoa because by the time I wanted to get some, it was gone. Like, they tore that hot cocoa bar up. And with the hot cocoa bar, I had like caramel syrup. Shout out to my brother and his girlfriend. They got the chocolate syrup and the caramel syrup. The whipped cream. I had star marshmallows and Christmas tree marshmallows. What else did I have? I had like the cups with the lids. I like to do with the lids too because like the little kiddos, because they were tearing it up. What else did I have? Like around that facility. We did canned sodas this year. I did buy cups. You'll see it in the last video. I did buy cups, but I was like, you know what? The hot cocoa is going to be a mess already. I think we should do cans this year, and I like that we did cans. So for future parties, it's going to be canned sodas or canned juice, water bottles, whatever. We're just going to stick to that. What else did I have? Oh, on like the main food table, I gotta like pull up my stuff so I remember, but again, I am gonna insert photos. So I had a meat and cheese tray, which was like summer sausage, pepperoni, pepper jack cheese, Colby jack cheese, and sharp cheddar. I did have a little bowl of crackers, which no one ate, and that's fine. Everybody else was eating everything else. We had pinwheels. And if you're from Pennsylvania, like, you'll know what sweet bologna is. We had sweet bologna ones, and then we had like ham and turkey ones with cheese. We had, I did DIY, which I have to get a picture of that. Like, you know the Grinch meals right now at McDonald's? Well, I don't know if they have them no more, because when I went to go get one the one day, like, they were completely out. But the Grinch Happy Meal bucket, I DIY'd those into chip buckets, because what I wanted to do was buy Grinch-themed chip bowls, but the prices were so fucking expensive. It was like $40 for just one, $20 for one, and I wanted like a 2-pack because I wanted the tortilla chips for the Rotel dip, and then I wanted like kettle corn. I mean, kids love popcorn. They didn't have it, so I was like, you know what? Everybody got a meal in the house of the Grinch meal. Save your buckets. I'm going to DIY. I'm going to cut the tops off, and we're going to use those as chip buckets, and that's what I did. Me and my sister made caramel apple cookies, and then she made her peanut butter cookies, which I'm really glad she made them, because me with cookies, I can bake anything else. But cookies, for some reason, always get burnt on the bottom when I do it. So shout out to my little sister. Shout out Big Tits. We did a veggie tray. We did carrots, celery, and broccoli, and then like a ranch dip. I did buy the party pack of, I'm gonna have a lot to search up because this is like from the previous video, but I did buy a party pack of like cutlery set, and I got red napkins, and then I got like green spoons and forks. But I wanted like specifically like Grinch themed napkins, so I got those at Walmart. And I think that's the majority of like the food. Is that? We made a lot of pinwheels. Like, there was a lot of food left. Like, a lot. Even with like people taking food home, there was still a ton of food left. Decorations. I decorated the bathroom. The bathroom was decorated. Shout out to my sister again, because my sister did really help a lot, which a lot of other people helped. but like she did help like with decorations and like baking, and we made like 48 maybe cupcakes. So we didn't go to bed till like almost 3 a.m. And then when we got up like 10 the day of the party, and then we started like, what did we have to do still? We had to do a few other things, and then we had to like go to town and go shopping a little bit because I had to get like whipped cream and a few little odds and ends, but I had to wait till like I got paid. What else? We hung decorations on the door. I bought like these little like Grinch style things. You're supposed to hang them from like dangly things, which I'll show like what it's supposed to be, like dangly things, but I was like, no, there's too many dangly things. I don't want so much on the ceiling because they are long and it would have got in the way. So like we had them like on top of the wall plugs, and we put some in the bathroom, put some on the fridge. We taped stuff to the counters, not the counters, the cabinets. The games were the best part. The games were really freaking fun. I had 2 games for the little kids, and then I had 2 games for the adults, which I had trophies for each. First game for the little kids was pin the nose on Rudolph, which they loved it. They didn't like the fact that some of them didn't get a trophy, so next time I throw a party and like kids are invited, I'm gonna have to get more trophies, which is fine. But yeah, they loved that. And then the second game for them was guess how many candy canes are on the Christmas tree. They loved that game too. And there was 24 candy canes, and someone who was closest, or like it was like closest, or like maybe a couple numbers closest to like they won. So I had 2 winners. The adult games, so the first game, like we did multiple rounds of that game, and it was fun. Like everybody really enjoyed it, but I want to up the ante, is that what it's called? Up the ante and add more games for like if I do throw a like Christmas party next year. Everybody's leaning towards like Halloween, which I'm itching for Halloween. I really want to throw a Halloween party because I know I can do it some justice. But it was the bow Scrabble game, and essentially I had heart-shaped bowls, which I've had since like Valentine's Day or something. I think I got them for like my Valentine's Day party, but I had those, and I was like the Grinch heart, add Christmas cheer into his heart. So each person gets a heart-shaped bowl, and then like spoons, which I regret. I should have got red spatulas, because in other videos that I've seen, it's red spatulas, but I just didn't have that, and I didn't want to spend no more money because I probably spent like a lot of money. I'm trying to look back on my phone. Sorry, y'all. What else? Oh, so like they have to take the spatula and scoop the Christmas cheer into the bowl, but you are blindfolded. And if you get the big green bow that I DIY'd, that I made, then you lost that round. And let me tell you, Sam, if you're watching this video, you are kicking ass. Now, if you know Sam, she's very unlucky when it comes to stuff like that. So, like, even she was shocked. Like, she didn't know what was going on. She was kicking everybody's asses. And then I beat her. But I did, like, I won, but I did give her my trophy because, like, I made the trophy. Why do I need it? And she was kicking everybody's ass, and then she lost to me, which serves her right. But I gave her the trophy. With the little kids games, so my little nephew Aaron, I'll insert a picture somewhere of him. He is so freaking funny. I handed the trophy to his daddy, and his daddy was trying to hand him the trophy, and he was sitting. We have like this little dirt hill in the front yard, and I let the kids have their goodie bags, and in the goodie bags was coloring books. And he was sitting on top of that hill, and his daddy was like, man, you won the game. And he was yelling, talking about, I'm doing homework, leave me alone. And I could not help but laugh. Like, anything he would say, me and Timothy were cracking up. Like, he kept wanting to go outside, and his daddy kept telling him to go back outside, and he was like, Daddy, I have to tell you something. And me and Timothy just thought that was so fucking funny. What else? What else? Oh, I DIY'd, what are they called? Oh, props. Sorry, someone texted me. I DIY'd some props so the kids can walk around with like the Grinch face and everything, and I took pictures of them, and it was just so cute. They loved it. The goodie bags they were obsessed with. A lot of them are getting older though, so I need to like up the stuff. I need to like start splitting it, like, oh, this is for like the older kids and this is for like the little kids and everything. And then what else? We did vote for like holiday cheermeister for an adult and kid, well, child, and that's what Aaron won. He won for the child. And then my sister, insert photo, she won holiday cheermeister for the adult. She was wearing like this cute Mrs. Claus red like jumper pantsuit thing, and it had the fur, and she won the trophy for that. What else? Oh, I did have everybody, essentially when I was first planning the party, I wanted everybody to come like in a Grinch like Who-ville outfit, but then like I had to like cancel the party because like things were getting a little like, how do I put it gently, things were getting a little chaotic at home, so I was like, you know what, I have other things to worry about, so let me not have the party, because Christmas is sucking this year, I might add. But no, like, my sister convinced me, like, why don't you just have it, and da-da-da-da, so then we had it. So then I was like, you know what, like, everybody come in their pajamas, that's what we did last year, and it's comfy, you don't have to stress about, like, getting dressed and shit. And I wore silky pajamas, like short set. Everybody else wore their jams, and I wore my Hello Kitty slippers. They didn't have, I told everybody it could be Christmassy or it doesn't have to be Christmassy. Essentially, we're just voting for like holiday cheermeister, who has the best holiday spirit and everything. And my sister won. There was a lot happening. I wanted to take more videos and more pictures of like what was going on, but then like halfway through the party, I lost my phone and I didn't know where to find it, and I was looking all over for it, and then it was beside Buki. The second game for the adults was the, like, you know, at Halloween parties where it's like wrap the mummy up in like streamers. I did that, but you wrap your partner up like a Christmas tree, so I had them standing like arms out, and like their partner has to run around them as fast as they can and wrap them up like a Christmas tree. Well, I didn't realize Buki ate before I asked him to participate in the game, and after he was done with the game, well, the boys were getting really dizzy, but after he was done with the game, he threw up. So I did say sorry. He did have a good time though. What else? A lot of people came. My sister invited some co-workers, and they were so freaking sweet. One of her co-workers, I'm sorry, I can't remember the name, but her brownies, they were the best brownies I ever tasted in my life. She puts like, I don't know what type of graham cracker it is. It kind of tastes like the honey ones. But she put a layer of graham cracker down in the pan and then put the brownie batter on top of it. It's been like how many days, and I'm still thinking of these brownies. Those brownies were so damn good. I don't want anything else. I just want a pan of those brownies. And Lee, if you're watching this, I need you to tell her I want a pan of brownies. You know, my birthday's in March. That feels like it's coming really soon. I want a pan of brownies. Because I feel like if I tried to create it, because I don't know what she did, like those brownies were so moist. If I tried to recreate it, I feel like I wouldn't do it justice. So I really want a pan of those brownies. Yeah, they were, I'm thinking of them now. They were so good. They were so freaking good. Ah, they were so good. Yeah, everybody really enjoyed the party. I think though next year, which like I said, everybody's leaning towards Halloween, but if I was to throw a party next year, I think I just want to have like it's just the adults, which I love having the kiddos there. Like they're the reason why I throw the parties, but I just want to do one party just strictly for the adults so we can like unwind. The kids ain't screaming. You don't have to like, oh my god, where'd my child go? And I think it'd be fun just to hang out with like all the adults, like play a bunch of like drinking games or non-drinking games and really have like a good laugh. I wish I could name everybody who was at the party, but I just don't want to like name all the people if they don't want to be named, because I don't really know if these people are gonna watch this video. Hopefully the main people, my main ones. Are y'all watching? I'm back again. I do need to get back into this YouTube game. I've been slacking a lot. I've been working a lot, so it's been taking me away from doing this, but I promise I'm gonna get back to it. Christmas is next week. I doubt I'm gonna have a lot of things to show y'all because the Christmas season has been very low and a very low budget because bills come first, but hopefully next year is a little bit better around this time, a little more affordable. But I want to like show y'all like the stuff I got, talk about like what we did Christmas Day. I don't know what we're doing Christmas Eve. I think we're going to my sister's mother-in-law's house Christmas Eve. Not really sure. I don't know if we're going, but Christmas Day we don't do like a traditional Christmas dinner. We're doing something else because we do traditional for Thanksgiving. Is Spooky up? No, he's not. Oh, I can't have him up and like see me record. Is he up? See me recording because then I'll start laughing. But we're gonna do stuffed shells and like garlic bread. I don't know if we're doing sound. I don't really know. I feel like this video went really short. I guess because I haven't done it in a while, so like it's just like, oh, it's zooming. Once again, I do apologize for being gone so long. The views are still going up, so I do appreciate that. If you want to like get a sense of like other party ideas or like want to talk to me about like parties and like what I think you should do for this, like color scheme, like dress code, all my social medias are down below. You can message me. We can be besties. I do have part 1 and part 2 of future party ideas that I want to throw, or if you want to throw, go watch those videos. I have a ton. I have like over 100, and I've added more parties onto my list. I just haven't gotten around to doing the video. I have Christmas, Valentine's Day, Halloween, Thanksgiving, summer, just like casual fun ones. I have bachelorette parties, I got birthday parties, I got baby showers, I got first and second like birthday party themes. But I love y'all. I'm back. Y'all like my Christmas shirt? I feel like I get a little festive for y'all because I love y'all and I miss y'all. Yeah, but thanks for watching. Hopefully I can get another video up on a day off. I'm gonna try to. But I love y'all. Goodbye. Merry Christmas. Happy Christmas season. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Hanukkah.